Have you ever had that dream where you're walking down a familiar hallway in your own home, and suddenly the floor just vanishes? That gasp for air, that frantic reaching for something, anything to hold on to, that is the physiological reality of betrayal. Whether it's a spouse, a parent, or a best friend, betrayal is a unique kind of earthquake. It doesn't just destroy the building, it changes the map. If you're watching this today, and you feel like you can't trust your own eyes, or if your heart feels like it's been wired to an alarm system that won't turn off, welcome. You're in a quiet spot now. You don't have to get over it today. We're just going to breathe. I remember a friend, let's call her Sarah. Sarah spent 15 years building a life she thought was solid. Then, one Tuesday afternoon, a single notification on a shared iPad changed everything. This ordinary part of Sarah's story isn't the drama of the discovery. It's the 3 months that followed. It's the way she'd find herself staring at the cereal aisle in the grocery store for 20 minutes because making a choice felt impossible. It's the way she felt crazy for checking her husband's phone, even though her intuition had been right all along. Betrayal tells you that your ordinary life was a lie. But I want to tell you something different today. Your pain is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you were brave enough to love. You aren't messy because you're failing. You're messy because you're human, and you've been hit by a storm you didn't ask for. In psychology, we call this betrayal trauma. It's different from regular grief. When we lose someone to death, we mourn their absence. When we lose someone to betrayal, we mourn their presence. Your brain's amygdala, the smoke detector of your mind, goes into overdrive. This is why you might experience hypervigilance, looking for clues even when things seem fine. Intrusive thoughts, replaying the moment of discovery like a movie on a loop. Body memory, your chest tightening or your stomach dropping at a specific scent or sound. This isn't paranoia. It's your body trying to protect you from being blindsided again. Your nervous system is doing its job. It just doesn't know how to stand down yet. In our brand, we talk about being Poiema, God's workmanship. But sometimes we feel like a broken vase that's been swept into a corner. Where is the spiritual truth in this? There is a profound comfort in remembering that the anchor of our souls, Jesus, is no stranger to the sting of a kiss. That was actually a trap. He was betrayed by a close friend for 30 pieces of silver. He knows the physical ache of being abandoned by those who promised to stay. Psalm 34-18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Notice it doesn't say he fixes the brokenhearted instantly. It says he is close. When the person who is supposed to be your safe harbor becomes the storm, God doesn't stand on the shore shouting instructions. He gets into the boat with you. Your worth, your identity as Poiema, is not based on the faithfulness of others. It is anchored in the faithfulness of the one who will never leave. Finding the ground. Let's try 3 small things this week to help your nervous system find its way back to the quiet spot. 1. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding, the safety check. When the panic rises, stop. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This tells your brain, I am in the present. I am physically safe right now. 2. The lament journal. Don't pray pretty prayers. Write down exactly how angry, hurt, or confused you are. God can handle your honesty. In fact, honesty is the only way to true intimacy. 3. Small boundaries, big peace. Healing requires a safe container. It is okay to say, I'm not ready to talk about this yet, or I need to step away from this conversation. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They are fences to keep your peace in. Before you go, take a deep breath. May you realize that you are not what has happened to you. May you find the courage to trust your own heart again, slowly, one day at a time. And may you feel the presence of the one who stands in the ruins with you, whispering that you are still loved, you are still chosen, and you are still his masterpiece. You are anchored. We'll see you.